still have my spooky lighting. Oh my gosh, can you guys even see that there's like kind of red? Ah, ooh. You know what, I should probably like switch that to white. I feel like that's like a menacing, threatening vibe. We were filming TikToks the other night. I forgot to even do the intro. When I say bananas, you say peppers. And today, you guys are gonna help me. Please, won't you help me? Let's brainstorm together. That's what we're gonna be doing today. We're gonna be talking about fashion. We're gonna be talking about capsule wardrobes. And we're gonna be talking about alternative style. Just a quick reminder, if you're not subscribed already, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. Stay a while, become a banana pepper. When you subscribe, go ahead and hit the notification bell and select all. That way, you will hopefully be notified every time I upload a new video to this channel. Also, like I mentioned very briefly in the beginning of the video, I have finally joined TikTok. Yes, and we made my first ever TikTok the other day. You can follow me there at Graveyard Girl. It seems like it's a lot of fun, I'm not gonna lie. The first video we shot and filmed on Halloween, and Dogman actually made the costume in the TikTok. It's exciting. You're gonna wanna check it out. So like I said, today's video is gonna be about fashion, and you guys are hopefully gonna help me for a future Graveyard Girl video, because doing a video like this has been on my mind for a very long time. Several other YouTubers that I like to watch, particularly in the fashion sphere, have done this video in the past, and basically what you do is you create a 30-piece wardrobe. It's called like a capsule wardrobe. You guys are gonna have to let me know if you've heard of it. I think Donna Karan was the first fashion designer to coin the phrase capsule collection. Like to be able to go to work, but then you could still wear that outfit on a date, or you could just like add or subtract one piece to it to make it go from daytime wear to nighttime wear. It's supposed to be like 30 really good pieces that could get you through like every occasion in life. And I feel like this would be such a challenge for yours truly, because I am a maximalist to every sense of the word. Cluttercore queen, goblin core monster. Like, I do love all this kind of shit. But it does seem like a fun concept for a video, and I would love to try it. But every single time I look at one of these prompts, because you can find little checklists like this all over the internet. And I honestly got this exact same one because I just watched Mia Maple's video where she did this, and this was the checklist that she had in her video. So I was like, oh, okay, let's take a look at that one. And I honestly don't know what it means, truthfully, because, okay, so the first category here is pants. Let's just start going over it. Let's break it down. But it says pants, 6 year? 6 year. Tops, 10 year. Sweaters, 3 to 4 year. What does that mean? I don't know. Like, that pants last for 6 to 7 years? Like, this is more eco-friendly, sustainable. Tops last 10 years? I mean, my tops, like, you guys know, my favorite kind of clothes is generally like a thrashed kind of look. So, I mean, yeah, tops definitely last. Like, clothing to me lasts a lifetime. That's generally why when I'm shopping, I think about not only like the look of the garment, but also what it's made out of. Like, I'm a huge fan of cotton, because cotton, if you launder it correctly, will literally last you your entire life. Like, so many of my shirts in my closet are actually from before I was born. They're like 50-year-old t-shirts. There are many holes in them, but I guess, I don't know, that's my aesthetic, you know? So like I was trying to say is, I feel like I've seen a lot of people do these like capsule collection wardrobe videos, but I don't think I've ever seen anyone do it in a really alternative style, alternative fashion, because these checklists are like, I guess, like very practical. I mean, that makes sense that they are practical, but should I say like very like business casual? Like, just, I would have a hard time probably wearing a lot of things on this list. Like a neutral maxi skirt, I don't know if there would ever in my lifetime be a need for a neutral maxi, maybe a black maxi skirt. I don't know. I don't know, you guys. So that's what I thought. Maybe we would go through this list together today, and maybe you guys could give me some ideas. Like, I think I have some ideas churning and burning. First of all, I just want to say this. Okay, it says like a 30-piece wardrobe collection, but there is like way more than 30 items on here, and I know that they have it like, oh, I'm stupid. YR is code for year round. Yes, so they're saying pants, 6 items that you can wear year round. Oh, it all makes sense to me now. So then some of it is for spring, summer, some is FW for fall, winter. Cause I was like, how does this even, there's so many more things on here than 30 pieces anyway. Oh my God. Learning, reading, and comprehension. Wow. So pants, they say 6 pieces for year round. So the first 2 items on the list is 2 articles of dark wash denim. So they say 1 article of dark wash denim should be skinny or boyfriend, and then the other one should be trouser or boot cut. First of all, I'm like, why literally should both of them be dark wash denim? I don't know about that life choice. I don't know, like why? I very, very rarely prefer dark wash denim. Like I either want like super faded, washed out, thrashed, or I want black denim that's thrashed. Either way, I want it to be thrashed or like embellished in some way, like spiked, studded. That's the only things I could think of. So that's what I was thinking there. I mean, I think that that should just be loosened up in general. This is like, I guess it's just meant to be like very straightforward so that it's not overwhelming. Because I think that's the other point of a capsule collection, is that you really just narrow down your choices so that you can get dressed in a hurry. You don't really have to overthink it. It's not like you're overwhelming yourself with choices. Wow. So the next 2 things is 2 pairs of colored pants / jeans, which I'm just thinking like colored jeans, like, which isn't too crazy for me. I definitely have like red denim, several articles of like lavender denim somewhere in my closet. So I was thinking like plaid, or maybe like the like checkered pants. Or now this is like extreme, but it's kind of like what a lot of what I think is like the split pants, where it's like half like black leg, half plaid, or something like really funky and awesome like that. Which honestly, I feel like this entire year in my mind and planning, this is like one of my cocoon years, you guys. I feel like this is one of my like transformative years. I feel like I go through this like every XYZ in my life where I just like, I don't know, like cocoon and then come out like some other kind of butterfly creature when the transformation is complete. So lately I really have been thinking about like much more like punkifying, like going for a more like punk vibe with my wardrobe. We shall see. Okay, the next thing is one article, white or black denim. So I guess that's why, I don't know, I guess that's why they separate it out from the first thing, which is like dark wash denim. And then the last item on here is a dress pant. So they say a neutral ankle pant. I don't even know what that means. Neutral ankle. I feel like everything is like something. It's either like cropped, bootleg, flare, blah, like it's something. I don't think I've ever just like seen advertised like normal plain pants. And then, so they say that the neutral ankle pant is for spring, summer. And then neutral wide leg trouser for fall, winter. Can somebody please make that make sense? What is neutral wide leg trouser? What does that mean? Khaki? Neutral? Beige? I don't know. Tops. 10 of them. Year round, or they'll last you 10 years if you can't read, like yours truly. First thing is a black tee, which I would just imagine for me, it would be like one of my sacred thrash t-shirts or tank top. You guys, I just found an authentic like 1988 Viper Room tank top, torn up. Oh, I love it. I feel like that was like something that's just been missing from my life. The first thing is like a black tee, which I'm like, yeah, everybody should have like 50 black tees. Like just so many black tees, I don't know. And then the next one is a flowy white top. You'd probably need like some kind of flowy white top maybe, but I'm thinking more along the lines of something that I thought about replacing or adding into here that I think is very important. Something that you can use for layering. I use mesh a lot, but there's like mesh shirts and stuff that are long sleeve that sometimes have like patterns in them, like they'll have stars or hearts or something, but I think that that is like intrinsic to any wardrobe as a staple because you can layer over things, you can layer under things, you can wear it with like dresses or lots of different outfits, I don't know. So I'd probably like substitute that for that. And then the next thing is a colored / patterned tee. I'm trying to even think, like, I feel like I'm just being dumb right now. Like, I'm trying to think of what that would mean for like a normal wardrobe. Like, you just get to pick another color, like red or orange or something. Just pick one colored tee or like stripes or something. I guess that's what they mean. The next thing is a white tunic or blouse. I feel like blouse is like very like business dress up kind of. I'm trying to think of when a blouse is like ever, I don't know. I guess, I don't know. Just help me brainstorm here. Or tell me if these are like things that you think is like practical for every wardrobe. I don't know. Up next is a colored gingham or pattern shirt. And then they have a neutral gingham or pattern shirt. I'm quite a fan of gingham myself because I feel like anything that is like a black and white checkered print, I really like. And I feel like right now gingham is probably very on trend with like all the cottage core kind of stuff. See, I feel like that's just why my brain is like broken because I just think of like all of these like aesthetics, which is like dark academia and like cottage core and like all this kind of stuff, which I feel like I feel like all of those are like very alternative fashions. So my brain is just broken when it comes to like not stuff like that. I don't know. Anyway, the next thing I literally had to Google because I had no idea what a chambray shirt is. So I'm just going to go ahead and include a picture in here and you can let me know how dumb I am if you know what a chambray shirt is. Which also, I don't know, that's like a cover-up shirt in my mind. Like, I don't know. I don't know if I've ever worn a shirt like that just on its own in my life. I'm sure I have. I think I had one before from like Forever 21 that was like acid wash, like a bleached denim kind of thing. So up next is a neutral seasonal top. And they have that split out as like you would have a neutral seasonal top that's tank or sleeveless for spring, summer, and a long sleeve neutral seasonal top, fall, winter. Like, I don't know. I can only picture something like, you know, those like grandma sweaters with like a 3-dimensional Christmas tree on it or something. That's what I think of when I hear seasonal top. What else is a seasonal top? Okay, the next item is a colored / patterned seasonal top. Once again, splitting it out for tank or sleeveless for the summer, long sleeve for fall, winter. I don't know. And then a bonus fun pick for the season. Whoo! Up next is sweaters. So they do have a couple of these that they say you should just have for year round. The first one is a lightweight long sleeve cardigan. I feel like it would be very challenging for me to find a cardigan. I feel like I have had some in the past that would be like a leopard cardigan with like spikes on it or something. I don't know. I'm envisioning like maybe something plaid or something. I don't know. And then they say a solid neutral crew neck, which once again, I'm just like having a brain fart as to what a crew neck is and how that's not a turtleneck, or are those two terms interchangeable? Then next is a striped / patterned sweater. I think that that would work really well. And then the last thing is once again, seasonal specific. A seasonal specific short sleeve shrug / cardigan, or for fall, winter, it's a seasonal specific heavy sweater / cardigan or wrap. What does seasonal specific mean? All right, we are now on the second column of this. I feel like I'm your teacher and this is homework today, you guys. So up next, we are in dresses and skirts. So 6 to 7 year-round items. The first one is, of course, a little black dress, which I feel like everyone in the world Everyone in the world needs a little black dress. Those are just like some of my favorite pieces in my wardrobe that I really do find myself gravitating towards. I feel like in my specific case, I have a lot of vintage Betsy Johnson dresses that are little black dresses, and oh my god, I will wear those things casually. I will dress them up. That's why I love Betsy Johnson, because she's really good at like combining fashion elements so that you really can get one piece and like dress it up or dress it down. Like for instance, I have this dress that I wear all the time, and I feel like it's a good balance because it has like a very simple structured cotton top, like no embellishment, but then the skirt portion is like ruffles with lace, so it can lend itself for like a more dressed up occasion. But I think little black dresses like that are perfect because like literally I could just wear this out to like get coffee or accessorize it and like really wear it to like an event or something. Which, what are those? When will we have them again? Up next is a party dress for special events. And like right now, I would maybe like substitute that, I guess, with something else because like no one's having events. I don't know. And then up next is the neutral maxi skirt, which I just don't know if maxi skirts are like a thing that is like really regularly being made right now. I don't, like, I'm not really somebody that governs what I wear by like what is trendy. Obviously, you know, I mean, I do kind of always think about things like this in terms of like what can be thrifted or what can be bought on like Depop or Poshmark or like some kind of website like that where you're getting like used clothes. This was like my favorite shopping experience. But like if somebody was shopping for this new, like are there really a lot of maxi skirts currently being made? I feel like it's been since like 2002 since I've seen like a new maxi skirt made, but maybe I'm just, once again, I'm having a moment. I don't know. And then up next is another article of clothing that I just really feel like I don't ever really gravitate towards just because I feel like mostly it is not flattering on me at all, which is a black or neutral pencil skirt. Like I just don't find pencil skirts very comfortable. Like they're normally like super tight fitting. So generally I gravitate towards peplum skirts. That's like one of my absolute favorite styles. I always love something with like a little bit of like ruffle details. So that is probably, I would like interchange that for a pencil skirt. Up next is a patterned skirt. So I guess just any length, but just like with patterns on it. I think that would be like, once again, super easy because you could once again do like plaids, checkers. You could do like a really fun, like if you want to take it on a more like gothic angle, you could do like a damask sort of velvet, like monochromatic black on black, short little flared skirt moment, you know. Okay, so now is like the part where we split off. So they say one casual day dress, short sleeve dress for summer, long sleeve dress slash tunic for fall and winter. That's something that I could probably see that I could pull off. And then once again, they're hitting me with the term seasonal. What is the candy cane striped dress? So a seasonal summer maxi or a seasonal heavy skirt slash sweater dress. Interesting. I mean, I feel like I would change up all of these categories, but that's probably like the one that I would change up the least. And then up next is jackets. Let's see what they have here. So 4 to 5 pieces year round. The first one is a classic jean jacket. And I can't argue there. I love jean jackets, but I do feel like I always go for like a thrashed or embellished version. The next one is a lightweight neutral trench, which I know that trench coats are like somewhat considered a staple of fashion, but I just never, I don't think I've ever owned a trench coat in my life, not even like a thrifted one. I want to know, I'm asking the audience, who wants to be a millionaire? Are people really out there wearing trench coats on the regular? Like, is it, I don't know, you know, I feel like everybody just has kind of like that one article of clothing that they really never in a million years could see themselves wearing. And for me, that would be a trench coat. Like definitely I could see like a long, like, oh my God, I love to find these thrifting, but like a long wool vintage coat, like that very oversized, like wide shoulder pad 80s moment. Love that. But just a trench coat, I know. And also the next thing is a cropped moto, which I 100%, I think a motorcycle jacket is just another thing that I think everybody should own. But a cropped moto to me just feels like very dated. Like, I know cropped is somehow still very much in fashion, and I guess I'm just 900 years old. Can't with the crop tops. But I really don't understand ultimately the point of cropped anything unless it's like literally a bralette. Like, I don't understand cropping your clothes, especially never a cropped jacket. A jacket is intrinsically designed to be additional fabric covering your body to keep it warm. So why would you ever just cut half of your jacket off? Why would you do that? Now, boleros, that's kind of a different thing because I feel like that's like a specific aesthetic that you're going for, but just a cropped motorcycle jacket, gonna argue with them on that one. And then the next one is a neutral blazer. Once again, I feel like a blazer is more like business kind of casual, although I will say I have worn so many blazers in my life. For whatever reason, I went through a whole blazer phase going to college, and I would thrift these blazers. But once again, I feel like this was like many years ago. Like when I was still regularly shopping at Urban Outfitters, they had a whole like blazer coat phase. But I feel like, once again, is that something that people are like regularly at this point in time wearing? Because I just like, blazers, I don't know. And then up next, seasonal light jacket, a white 3/4 sleeve blazer. What is this, Miami Vice for spring summer? Just white blazer. Okay, Don Johnson. Then the next one is a neutral heavy coat for fall winter. I guess the point of this is to be neutral, but I struggle with the term neutral. All right, last category, arguably my favorite category, shoes. So they sort of sectioned this out to some of them being year round, some of them being spring, summer, some of them being fall, winter. And I would argue with them here on these points. The first one is a nude heel, which I just don't know how I feel about that. Maybe it's just, I don't know, too Kim Kardashian for me, not in my taste. The next one is a black pump, which I feel like I just never gravitate towards like a very basic pump shoe, but that's just like my aesthetic. Doesn't really lend towards that, but I could see where a black pump would make sense. The next thing, I literally can't believe the word leopard is on this list, but they say leopard / colored / patterned flat. I feel like for this, I would easily still go with my ye old Unif Hellraisers. I will still argue and vouch that that is one of the greatest pairs of shoes ever to exist. And I really, the good old Unif aesthetic days, like 2011. Oh, that was like a different time, my friends. Up next is a colored tennis shoe, which I'm really shocked that like white tennis shoe is not on this list. Like, that seems like that would be like much more feasible to work into people's wardrobes than a random like pink tennis shoe or something. Like, if you're only have 30 pieces, I don't know. And then up next is a neutral wedge heel. See, I feel like there's nowhere in here does it say like 6-inch stacked platform heels, which would be like my everyday shoe of choice. So next are the two spring summer shoe choices, which is, the first one is a deck shoe. I guess they mean like Sperry topsiders, like boat shoes or something, / slip-ons. Like, I would say like goth Crocs for this one. And then up next is a metallic sandal. Interesting. And then the last one are the 3 fall winter boots, which is a tall riding boot, which I have had these in my collection before, and I would definitely say that those really just look smashing with a lot of different outfits. I don't feel like a lot of people gravitate towards shoes like that, so I'm shocked they're on this list. But yeah, I feel like, back in the day, Oh, I used to wear them all the time. And another thing that has just been a staple for me over the years has been a classic pair of, I think they're 18-hole lace-up Doc Martens. So they're basically like Doc Martens that lace up. They're like knee-high Doc Martens. And I got a pair off of eBay a million years ago, and those have just always been a huge staple piece in my wardrobe. Up next is an ankle booty. I think that makes a lot of sense. Last thing on the list is a colored wedge slash heel, which they really like just seem to pop out with like the colored shoe choices, which I mean, I just want to know if you are somebody that likes to wear like neutral colors, like if you do have like a very, you know, business casual, like not really any specific like style, like you dress super alternative or like really gothic or like really like, you know, one thing or another, like would you really just be tempted to just buy like green wedges? I don't know. It seems kind of weird because it's like, I feel like, and maybe that's meant to be like part of the challenge aspect is to like, if you're somebody that you normally don't really like go outside of the box much with your fashion, I wonder if they're like, hey, get that lavender pair of shoes you've been thinking about, you know? Like, I don't know if that's what they're trying to encourage people to do, or they just like, you should have some wild card pieces in your wardrobe. I don't know where they're going with that. So that was the last thing on the list. And then for accessories, it says have fun, avoid similar pieces, and keep only things you wear on a regular basis. So overall, the shopping rules for this are fit and flatter. You're supposed to love it, not just like it. Quality over quantity, and versatile 3 ways. I guess they mean that all of the pieces that you get, you should be able to wear in at least like 3 different ways. So I don't know. I don't know why. I just felt like hanging out with you guys tonight. Let's just read a list together. Mainly, I did just want to see if you guys had any suggestions for like what you guys think I should plug in or subtract. Because I feel like a lot of you guys who watch my channel, y'all do have like very alternative fashion tastes as well. I feel like, you know, we're like-minded spooky people. Just wanted to know what you guys thought about this. Maybe y'all have even seen like a better checklist than this. I just like looked over them very preliminarily. Is that how you say that word? But yeah, I don't know. This one looked like one of the best ones. And so that's why I went with this one. But I do still think I'm going to change it up quite a bit. I've been holding this pin the entire time. I thought I was going to go through and make notes while I was doing this. Which, by the way, I know I talked about these on this channel several months ago when I did my Amazon stationery like testing things from my Amazon stationery wish list. But these are those uni emote pins, and they are amazing. Ever since I made that video, I feel like I've been using these pins a ton. That's my little pin recommendation for this video. Anyway, you guys, let me know what y'all think. All of your thoughts and opinions, please leave them down below. And I'm gonna work on this. I'm hoping to have this video up before year's end, but I definitely do feel like this is just a concept. It's something that really, I think, takes a lot of time to plan, and I'm gonna try and just mostly pull things out of my closet already. There might be a couple things that I have been really wanting on Poshmark. You guys, Poshmark, this is not sponsored by Poshmark, but oh, I feel like I'm on Poshmark and Depop all the time, just like making wish lists all the time. I feel like it's because I miss thrifting so much, and I feel like Poshmark and Depop are like the closest experiences I've had all year to thrifting. So I feel like that's why I'm just like, ugh, I love it so much. I might add a couple pieces that I think would just be really cool to like feature in a video off of Poshmark, but I think most things I could pull from my wardrobe already. I guess they're saying like keep only things, so they're just telling you get rid of everything that doesn't fall within these like 30 pieces. But oh, the anxiety that I would have of that would just like not be possible. Oh my god, to only keep 30 things. I couldn't. I have like memory clothes, you guys know. I'm a hoarder. So yeah, I definitely I definitely have like memory clothes. Anybody else have, like, I know I'm not just like the odd one out here. I know other people have stuff like that. Like clothes that you really have a specific memory with that just like brings back like a really good time for you, but it's not really something you'd wear anymore. It's not really anything that's like particularly in your style. I know everybody's like, hey, just take a picture, but like literally taking a picture does not do anything for me. Like if I can't touch it, if I can't look at it, if I can't occasionally try it on, you know? And like every now and again, I get a wild card where I just want to like go back and wear something that I wore from 10 years ago. So I feel like that's why I keep it, because I will regret it if I don't. Anyway, you guys, I'm gonna go, because I know this has got to be like a 40-minute long video. The editing, you guys, the editing that I'm gonna have to do. But anyway, I will see you guys again very soon. I wore the, oh no, that's just my hair. That's just my hair. I thought the string broke and I felt very sad. I feel like, I guess it's time for me to put up my spider sweater, you guys. I love this thing. It's so great. La la la. Okay, anyway, I meant to be saying goodbye. Goodbye. I love you guys. Oh yeah, until I see you again, which will be very, very soon. Stay happy, stay healthy, stay sassy, stay banana peppery. I love you guys so, so much, and I will be back again very, very soon. Goodbye. Farewell. I don't know how that song goes. Anyway, bye.